We might just get hit with the Rico.
Me Millie. Cause we in the field with them birds like we play for the Eagles. I'm on probation, so let me not talk what's illegal. Switch it up. Today I woke up with my drinker, she rich as a beetle. For my teachers that said I won't make it here.
So, Carson Wentz, third best on the NFL top 100 list. I'm not a biased piece of shit, so just because he's number 3, it doesn't mean anything. Well, it just means that the league values him and thinks of him very highly. That's all I think about it, okay? There are some names that came up on this list that, I mean, I could go through all of it right now, but I'm probably not going to because it's a waste of goddamn time. So, Tom Brady got number 1. Antonio Brown got number 2. Antonio Brown, very deserving. Antonio Brown gets better each and every year. The older he gets, the better he gets, and it's crazy. But now, we have Carson Wentz at number 3. Tom Brady, number 1, as usual, 4,500 passing yards. I think he had one less touchdown than, and one more interception than Wentz did. And it's funny because even watching the NFL Top 100 video of Carson Wentz, a lot of these players were really like, Carson should be number 1. Carson should be number 1. He should be the MVP. Blah, 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 blah. But it's just a whole thing. Like, do I think if maybe Carson would be number 1 on this list if he won the Super Bowl? But you're talking like to Tom Brady now that's could have won his, his 6th Super Bowl ring, and now Tom's not Tom is number 1 on the list, but because Carson got hurt. See, I don't know what goes into this bullshit, okay? And everyone knows that Carson Wentz would have been MVP this year and would have made the NFC East sick to their fucking stomachs that Carson would get this. I'm happy just to watch the video. I was happy just to watch it. But, some of these fucking players that get in this top 100 list, Brandon Graham didn't even make it on the list. He made it on the out list, which is 103. Carson Wentz, I think, was like 101, 102 last year. Slightly in the top 100. Just on the outside looking in. Brandon Graham got to 102, 103 this year. But the stats matter. It's all about the stats. And, and Brandon Graham unfortunately, is not getting recognized because he just had the most QB pressures last year. He was one of the top DNs, have the best QB pressures this year as well, and pretty much won us the fucking Super Bowl. Okay? And God knows what the fuck was going to happen at the end of that game, but hey, I love Brandon Graham, and hey, if they don't respect him, fuck it. Who cares? Fuck the list and fuck everybody who thinks he's not a top 100 player. Whatever. What do the fucking players know? Am I really going to listen to the damn players? The players that think they could, that because they play in the NFL, they're outlaws on life. They can't get arrested. They can't get in trouble. They can get off a fucking charge. They can get off beating somebody's wife. They can get in charge of beating up their girlfriend. They can get away with being high. They can get away with stealing. I mean, they think they can get away with everything, and they use this platform to fucking as power. And I don't. They're fucking, these NFL players are fucking knucklehead dumbasses. So that's just how they all are. Not to go off topic or anything. But I'm really happy. I was really happy to see, everyone's excited to see what Carson Wentz brings next season, and I'm fucking excited, man. I can't fucking wait. I know he's going to start week 1. I know this is going to happen, and I'm satisfied with him being the 3rd best, okay? I'm satisfied with it. But it doesn't matter to me. It's like this shit, this NFL Top 100 shit doesn't matter to me, okay? I know it's about recognition by the league, but who gives a fuck what the other players think? Who gives a shit, okay? The only guy that really came forward and talked about Wentz was Kirk Cousins in that video. Just as Carson as a player and how he extends plays and just seeing it and everyone recognizing it is a great thing. So I have no problem with the list. I don't care about the list. I care about winning another Super Bowl this year. I care about getting to the fucking playoffs this year. I'm not going to be like pissed off. I mean, I said to myself, if Carson doesn't make the top 10, I'll be fucking upset about it. Because honestly, really, are you going to really fucking fuck him over and not give him that recognition he fucking deserves? Give me a fucking break, guys. Give me a goddamn break. But he made the top 10. Now, if he ended up 10th, 7th, whatever, I wouldn't care. Top 3, I was happy. I was. Top 3. Second-year fucking player going on to his 3rd fucking year now. So, you really don't... You can't, like, you can knock them all you want. Anybody, if it's Redskins fans, Cowboy, any other fan base, you can knock. And honestly, I've gotten so much of this fucking bullshit from people thinking they fucking know everything. I mean, no, I ain't no fucking historian of the NFL, but let me tell you something. I know my shit, and, you know, I could see a good player. You know, I could see a good player when I see it with my own 2 fucking eyes. And let me tell you something. I have a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever the fuck it was, I have bashed this team. I have called this team pathetic. I have said shit about my fucking team, but I always ride high with this team no matter fucking what. Okay, whatever bad shit happens, but I ride with it. I don't disappear. I ride the fucking train. I go ride that fucking roller coaster. That's how it goes. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? That's what you're supposed to do. But when people talk shit about Wentz, all it is fucking jealousy. I'd rather have a fucking quarterback like Carson Wentz. I'd rather have a quarterback that will come back and make a big fucking vengeance impact coming back from injury, and how fast he's been getting healed by this injury. And the progression he has taken to get past this injury has been absolutely amazing. I'd rather have that than have a quarterback that everybody is up and down about, and good games, bad games, really bad games, one good game, a few bad games, you know, than have that. But it is what it is. Carson Wentz extended 2 plays. He got hit a lot. Fan bases are saying our offensive line is trash and blah. Let me tell you, our offensive line had nothing to fucking do with it. The point is, if Carson fucking throws the fucking ball too late, even when he completed passes, he got fucking hit. That's the name of the fucking game. Your quarterback gets hit late or gets hit when he throws the ball. Shit fucking happens. It happens to every fucking quarterback in this league. So stop fucking crying. Stop your lying. Stop the bullshit that goes around this player. Stop with the jealousy. Stop with all the fucking jealousy of Carson Wentz. You're just fucking people are just fucking pissed off that, you know, and all they want to see is Philly go down, okay? And this team isn't going down. This team even has a better roster than fucking last year. Last year, a better roster than last year. 100%. This isn't bullshit. I don't trust me. If I said, "Oh, oh man, I'm worried about this position," I would fucking tell you. I said that when we were 7-9. I said a lot of positions. I said a lot of shit. Okay, okay, but you know what? Don't give a fuck about this fucking list, because you know what? I know what kind of quarterback he is. I know who he is as a person. I know who he is on the field. I know who he is off the field. I know the kind of person that he fucking is. I don't need other players on this fucking list to tell me, other guys to tell me what kind of quarterback. I know. I'm glad he's number 3. I'm glad he's getting the recognition, because he fucking deserves the damn recognition. Didn't win the fucking Super Bowl, but do you honestly think that Nick Foles would have fucking been healthy the whole fucking year, taking a lot of hits? Probably fucking not. Okay, some bullshit would have happened, okay? Nick Foles had to start slow in a fucking under-center fucking offense because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with him, and then it turned to an RPO offense. Which, then, he was pretty much playing preseason for the Giants game, for the Raiders game. It was his first 2 games of his fucking, since he played. Literally played since Kansas City. So, there's a lot that goes into it. But I know what kind of quarterback he is. I don't need anyone to fucking tell me that. I don't need other fan base to tell me that. Honestly, we just won the fucking Super Bowl. Shut your fucking mouths. Shut your fucking traps. Because no one fucking cares what you have to say. It's just like, get the fuck over it. Because the Eagles are drafting well, because the Eagles have depth. How many teams have as much depth and are as deep as the fucking Eagles right now? Can you even name a team? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Nobody has a team that deep. doesn't mean shit. When you have a bunch of starters that can play, but once they get hurt, that's when the adversity hits, and that's when your team has to grow a pair of fucking nuts, and that's when, did the team draft well? Does the team have good backups? Can they handle it? Can the quarterback handle it? Can the quarterback put the fucking team on his back? This team doesn't need a 1,000-yard receiver. This team doesn't need a 1,000-yard running back. This team doesn't need that, you fucking retarded fucks. None of you fucking realize that. That's all I gotta say, guys. So, I'm happy with the top 3. That's fine with me. Don't care about the list, but hey, it's something. So that's all I gotta say, guys. So, shakes on up. Fly, go, slide.